things must stink for the next interview. I mean, for the next show, those things must be wet and stinky, like proper.
Wet and stinky proper.
I don't know what show you thought we were on, but gee whiskers.
You heard it here first.
I hate it when Paulo does that.
Are you okay? Is everything all right? Oh, but you are sick.
No,
so the memory card is not functioning.
He hits that button without us knowing. And then
No, I know when he's going to do it.
Oh,
I thought you
Punchlines,
knew
bro.
I was going to do it.
huh?
I thought you knew I was going to do it.
Nah, it doesn't. The punchlines, bro.
I thought he set it up for me.
I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe he's waiting for Senzo to jump in, but Senzo wasn't paying any attention to me.
That is podcasting. You can either have a cold open, you know.
A cold open would be nice right now.
Anything would be nice. But we're an award-winning podcast, so we don't do cold opens. We kind of let you into the window. But what Ryan's saying is, listen, if you're in Johannesburg this week, it is heatwave stuff.
It's hotter than a junkie spoon, bro.
There are things, I don't think this specific week, but the last 3 months has been the hottest in Joburg since the 1800s.
Oh my god!
Who recorded that?
I don't know. Someone who's alive.
I also read that actually.
Yeah.
1800.
I thought somebody made us.
Also they're lying.
Error.
No, they're lying. Who was there?
Who?
Were you there?
Twitter wasn't there.
What, in the 1800s?
Twitter wasn't
No,
there.
I just figured it's so damn long ago. How the hell would anyone know that?
Exactly. And here's the other thing, right? So not only is it a heatwave in Johannesburg, in our studio there has been no electricity. We're running off solar power. Great week to be running off solar. Hot as hell.
Bro, last night. Oh,
But we can't turn our air cons on.
Drink
So-
water, mind your business. Oh, Ryan, you're screwed, bro.
So if Senzo heats up, we know why.
And we know why. So listen, if you do hear
If
some
I heat
noises,
up, I drink water, my friend.
if you do hear some noise in the background, we cannot close the doors. All the windows and the doors are open. So if you hear any sounds, but we got the best equipment, guys.
And also, if we get interrupted by anyone, it's not our fault.
Exactly.
We're kind of giving a live podcast in front of the building right
They're
now.
going to interrupt Ryan.
Hot, sweaty, and stinky. Listen, I want to tell the listeners about something. You fans of Working Title, you've been there with us since back in the day. Since before we were Working Title, Senz.
Yeah, man.
Way back then, wearing your Super Sports Schools. Look at this guy. Super Sports Schools t-shirt, swag there. A lot of you been there since then. You've supported us as we've launched Working Title. We got a lot of you listen to the rugby pod, our rugby spin-off.
Oh, the Ragas.
Right? You listen to that. Mm-hmm. We're putting something cool together. We're calling it the Goat Farm. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Right. So
For the kids.
right?
Get it?
So the thing is, a goat debate is stupid. No one will ever define the greatest of all time. You can't define it.
You can.
Unless you look
can't.
at Senzo's wallpaper. But
No, that's not the goat. He's just a really swag guy.
But this is the thing about Goat Farm, right? Because on a farm, you can have all levels of animals.
Yeah.
You can have like the put out to pasture ones. You can have like the real bucking broncos.
The Rams.
You can have them all. So a goat farm allows us to just enter anybody, anything we want. So
I can tell you there's one goat in one sport and it's pretty confirmed.
I see you can't do that.
You can though.
You can't, but-
you haven't even listened to who.
But that's not what the goat farm is about. The goat farm is about it's just stuff we like.
It's about talking.
it's
Yeah,
multiple goats.
And it's not just players. It's
this
going
guy
to
could be multiple goats.
matches, video games,
Yeah.
kits, boots.
Yes.
Ooh.
Right? Whatever we want goes in the goat farm.
I mean,
Right.
there are many aspects to a farm. It's not just about the animals.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we have the farm. So old Mac Paulo had a farm.
Yeah.
Senzo, yo. That work?
No. It's a working title.
It's working title. So subscribe now. We're going to drop that in a couple of weeks' time for your holiday listening pleasure. Let's go around the world.
In 80 seconds.
International break over.
Thank
Okay.
God. I'm so bored.
Oh, I love internationals.
Because
It's 'cause you're
Portugal are
watching
beating the
Portugal.
brakes.
No.
32 a million goals scored, only 2 conceded. Lovely.
It's not-
beating the brakes off everybody.
France came after that in one game.
Bro, it looked like a rugby score,
They
bro.
almost caught us in one game, but I don't want to go to France yet. This is why I love internationals, because South America,
Germany, bro.
we get to Germany. South America
Americana to
never
Americana.
disappoints. Right?
Did you see that?
So here's the first thing that happened, right? So firstly, World Cup qualifying in South America is a gimme. 7 teams, 6 automatic, 1 goes into the...
You literally have to down tools.
Right. Brazil, for the first time in history, in World Cup qualifying history, have lost 3 games in a row. And the first time they've lost a World Cup qualifier at home.
At Americana of all places.
To Argentina. But did you see what happened in this game?
Bruh.
While you were sleeping, Ryan. So Argentina world champions go to Brazil, go to the Americana. Now, this is a spillover from the Copa Libertadores final.
Yeah, Copa America, you mean?
No, the Copa Libertadores a few weeks ago because it was Boca Fluminense.
Yeah, it was Boca
and
Fluminense.
the cops were beating the shit out of the Boca supporters on the beach.
Yeah.
So this is a bit of a spillover.
I saw this clip.
It's bad, bro.
I even saw Lionel Messi standing there.
So let's get into it, right?
Wow.
So the first thing that they
bro.
do, listen, what is the biggest rivalry in international football?
Brazil-Argentina.
Scott,
Easily.
Gotta be. In someone's infinite wisdom, and somebody was lining their bank accounts, they decide to let the fans mix.
Oh.
Okay?
What,
In Brazil, at the Americana.
At the Americana.
Who
on
did
the other
that?
side?
They didn't have a demarcated Argentina supporters here only. They're kind of like anybody could go anywhere, right? So the fans were right next to each other. So, of course, trouble starts. Now, the Rio police are kind of baton happy.
No, they are.
And they start climbing into the crowd, beating the Argentina supporters.
But not just beating. Like there was blood.
Beating, right? Some Brazilian supporters got caught in the middle because they were actually trying to break this up. They go,
Yeah.
they're doing nothing. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, but the real police do have a reputation for nonsense.
But the police even like passed on their like batons.
It was like a relay race of
They passed
thrashing.
it to like the normal.
You get a
people to
beating.
Beat the Argentinians.
You get a flogging.
So this is now happening, not before the match, not whatever. This is happening while they're doing
During.
anthems. While they're doing anthems.
You know how dangerous that is because of like stampede and stuff and things like that.
Messi takes the Argentina players off. He says, we're not playing that.
Honestly.
He said, we're not playing that. We're off. He leads the players off the field. Emi Martinez, right? The Argentina goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper,
Where
yeah.
last
Mr.
did you
Shithouse.
see him, Ryan? What was he doing?
At the World Cup with the.
Yes. Putting Mr. Shithouse himself.
Yeah.
He climbs into the crowd. Did you see that one?
It suits him.
Oh, was
it's
that
like him.
I didn't know that was him.
It was
Yeah.
him. He's jumping, trying to take the batons out of police hands, right?
Bro, leave it, bro.
So I love Emi Martinez because there's a Premier League Martinez and then there's an Argentina Martinez. I love South Americans when they're with the international teams.
Oh yeah, brother. It's these are my homies.
Yeah,
bro.
I was like, no, that decorum, we don't do that here. This is
I'm home now, bro.
we go. What,
This is my house.
what is it called? Grinta time, right? So he climbs in. So a
I'm with my chabas.
20-minute delay. Messi's saying we're not playing.
Yeah, it's a safety thing now.
You sort the shit out. We're not playing. Eventually, comes out of plays. They did that. You cannot call that a football match. I don't know if you guys seen any of the highlights. Foul after foul after
was rubbish,
rolling
bro.
around. Everyone was trying to intimidate each other. I found out Joelinton, Newcastle.
Yeah,
It's not Joelinton. Joelinton.
Yeah, it is Joelinton.
Joelinton. He gets sent off.
Then.
That's crazy. A Brazilian player getting sent off.
So Brazil literally came to fight there.
I think everybody came to fight. Even Rodrigo
Bro, Rodrigo looks 12.
getting involved with Messi.
Sit down, son.
That's wild.
And of course, DePaul.
Obviously, the bodyguard, Kevin Costner himself.
Listen, I don't know if you guys saw this. We love the story of Messi's Inter Miami bodyguard, right?
Yes.
You seen that guy?
Yes.
Did you see that one clip came out this week? I don't know when it's from. So it's Messi walking, and it looks like he's just on a walk with his very beautiful wife.
Yeah.
And he comes across a group of kids. And in this TikTok video, the kids are going, we saw Messi and got a photo. So it's a bunch of kids like now walking towards Messi. In this video, you do not see Messi's bodyguard at all. This guy teleported out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You I don't know if you've seen it, right?
No, I did see it. I did.
Where did he come from? I've watched it. He just
Literally
appeared.
grabs him, yeah.
He just appears
Shapeshifter,
out
bro.
of... I'm telling you.
That guy's shapeshifter.
That
That guy can apparate.
There's a
bro.
golf cart in the background. You go, is he in the golf cart? No. He just... Vapor.
That's the whole point. You're not supposed to see him
You
coming.
don't see him coming.
John Wick, boy.
I wonder how
do.
much money that guy must make.
Do you think he makes enough? Because that is... I don't know.
Well, I hear what Paulo's saying. The risk is crazy.
And the sacrifice.
Because the risk is wild, and you literally putting your life on the line.
Yeah, bro.
for
I
this
get
man.
I get to chill with Messi.
So the thing is, listen, if
That only gets cool to a point.
What? It will always be cool.
I mean, he's got to be away from his family. He can't have a personal life.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Antonella. It's Antonella.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
That's a hidden benefit.
Exactly.
That's the discovery mile, the vitality points. That's
the gold at the end of the rainbow.
Now, come, let's not be those guys. So Argentina.
But you're also talking about warm and sticky stuff, so I don't know what mentality you have today. But anyway,
Argentina win. They beat Brazil 1-0
in Maracana.
Maracana, top of the group. They're top of the group. Brazil are fourth, I think. Brazil not looking good.
Was Neymar there?
No, Neymar's dead.
Injured, bro.
No, he's injured. But I'm saying, was he there, like watching?
Where's Neymar's sister? Do we have a visual on Neymar's sister? Because where his sister is, Neymar is.
Because I read something about Neymar saying that they can actually retract his contract because of his injury. Like, and enough
do the
time
same.
has passed.
I'd put that clause,
and so I think they're looking to pull it because it hasn't been 6 months yet.
In the most un-Neymar move ever, right?
I know.
Neymar,
Brazil are sixth.
They 6 out of
Behind Ecuador.
right. Argentina qualifying is crazy. There's only 10 teams.
Yeah. You mean South America?
South America.
Argentina 1, Uruguay 2, Colombia 3, Venezuela 4, Ecuador 5. It's confusing with Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador all following
Similar flags. Similar flags. So, but the top 6 go automatically. Listen, Brazil qualifies for the World Cup. Let's not. I mean, it's very early days.
Yeah.
But Ryan, in the most un-Neymar thing ever, that firstly that Neymar's going to go to Saudi.
I know.
Secondly, that he's going to get injured in Saudi, and third, that he's going to try to walk away from his contract.
This whole
Walk away, I
Saudi
like
world is wild. Like, so first we have that Neymar dispute, which we'll get to, but also I don't know if you saw the backlash Henderson's been getting lately as well.
Yeah, well,
Saying he's a disgrace to England.
He's been getting that whole thing.
I know, but like just this week, like it's been.
Every international it comes up. So if you don't know, Jordan Henderson, huge advocate for LGBTQ rights within the Premier League, Rainbow Laces. He did great things he's the one who brought all the captains together during COVID. Said, listen, our team's got to do something. Like a really upstanding guy. And then he goes to Saudi Arabia. And
what do you expect from a Scouse, bro?
He's not Scouse. He's not Scouse. He's from Sunderland. He's a Mackham.
Even worse.
Yeah. So, but you know what the thing about it, right? Just England captain, Liverpool captain, first Liverpool captain to lift the Premier League title.
Yeah.
Okay, that's worth a lot, right? So if you're going to be a hypocrite, just because then he comes his first interview, I want to change their perceptions. Dude.
Bruv. As you keep saying.
Ronaldo won't change the perceptions. Jordan Henderson definitely not changing the perceptions.
So what's a Jordan Henderson to a Ronaldo?
Just say I'm going for the money. Just saying.
Honestly.
You know what? I'm in my 30s. Like, the money, guys.
Neymar
the money.
did it proudly.
As they say in Zulu, iJob. It's a job at the end of
right? I don't think you need a translation. If you're an international listener.
iJob.
Exactly. You know, and Jordan Henderson, you're still a hypocrite, but you know what? We'd all do it.
I mean, what? He's 32?
I think
Take that bag, my friend. It's a job at the end of the day.
If Saudis phone us today and say, listen, we want Africa's best sports podcast in Saudi Arabia.
Blank check. Come on, no?
On Emirates Airlines, guys, I'm there.
Come on, no?
Air Emirates, I'm there. I'm not even asking a question. Right? For the money. iJob. There you go. You don't need translation. So South America qualifying is that top 6 go through, 7th goes into intercontinental playoff. I got to tell you guys about this intercontinental playoff. I just read about it. I'm loving it.
It's weird, eh?
Okay, so let's go to Africa. Let's see what's happening in Africa.
I think it's weird.
Everyone's getting in their feels because Bafana are top of their group very early on.
Gentlemen, don't get excited. Who will be Benin?
I just want to warn you. We're actually not. No,
because
Rwanda are top.
We lost to Rwanda 2-0.
Yeah, Rwanda are top.
Imagine.
And we're in a group with Nigeria. So
Niger boys.
And everybody was trying to build this whole like
super
fierce thing for.
But you got it. I don't hate it.
No, I know.
I also don't.
But then we get so excited. We get past Benin and then we tank it at
take the W, bro.
The other one.
Take the W.
So,
at Rwanda.
Look, we're only 2 games into the African qualifying. Listen, Bafana is in a terrible group. And losing to Rwanda away, right? Because now you got to assume...
You have to go to Nigeria, bro.
Nigeria, that's...
the Super Eagles in Abuja.
You're not walking out of Nigeria with a win.
Even if you do, bro, like it's going to be very tough.
And you're not beating them here.
I won't lie. I don't...
Yeah, because this is Nigeria's second home as well.
Who's our coach?
Hugo Bruce.
He used to coach Cameroon.
Who's
the Bruce? Hugo. So here's how African qualifying works, right?
It's weird. Also, African qualifying is also like, yeah.
So the next World Cup, Africa gets 9 teams. About time. Africa's the
Honestly,
biggest confederation.
Yeah, we've got the most countries
Yeah.
now, 54, yeah.
We've got the biggest confederation. We get 5 teams. Okay, that's not working, right? So we get 9. Africa gets 9 places.
How many do Europe get from 13?
Okay, but we'll get to Europe. Don't you know it's not fair, Senzo? We're not here.
Life isn't fair.
I'm not
Senzo.
here.
I know that.
No, I got to be honest. I didn't check. Most of them. Europe gets most of them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what? We're 48. The next World Cup's 48 teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so
wild.
South
That's
America
wild.
gets 7.
Yeah.
Africa gets potentially 9. And then, so what are we talking on? 16. There's still a lot of European teams in there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. But Europe must get about 20 then.
That means half of Europe can qualify for the World Cup.
Pretty much. So what happens, Africa, 9 groups, the top 5 go through automatically. The other 4 go into this intercontinental playoff. Ryan, this intercontinental playoff is going to be wild. So it brings in the 4 African teams.
Okay.
It brings in a couple of teams from Europe. It brings in the South American playoff team. It brings in teams from CONCACAF, Oceania. And it's played as a mini World Cup. And it's going to be played across USA, Mexico, and
I dig that.
and Canada, replacing the Convet Cup.
That makes absolutely
Much
the
better
most
sense.
sense.
Much better
The
sense.
most Confederations Cup was
There
was
still
cool.
will be a one. There's still going to be something.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. So they all go a year before, play this mini tournament to qualify for. I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's good.
I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, it sounds enticing. It just sounds confusing.
Hey, listen, FIFA, Infantino wants to make more money. Okay.
You saw him with Patrice Goldman's Mutsup.
And if he's throwing things around there, I'm like, you know what, Infantino, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. So that is a little bit of a journey around South America, Africa. Okay, let's go. Senzo mentioned it earlier. France beating the brakes off Gibraltar 14-0.
That's a rugby score, 7-7. I went to sleep at 7.
I was like, surely they stop at
No,
7.
I left it at 7. I was like, this is nonsense.
They're professional. They're going to start 5 subs.
My friend,
They went for 4.
we beat the brakes off you.
You never see that though.
Yeah.
France are dicks.
Why?
What is that dicks, man? You don't have to give them 14.
We do.
What's a Gibraltar?
Huh?
What's a Gibraltar? Why even bother?
Says you.
Germiston's bigger.
No, it was nice for you because you haven't lost. Like, it's nice where you are. I have to send a message.
Is it?
Send out a message.
That you're bullying pricks.
Bro, you can only beat what's in front of you.
But you don't have to give Gibraltar 14.
I do. By not giving them 14, I'm enabling them. You see? To tell them, no, bro, this is unacceptable. Go back and train.
Okay, it's because I love you. That's why I gave you 14.
Tough
We-
love.
we
do you
want
think the
you
world's
to be
going to
better.
care?
We want
Hell
you
no.
Man, I think
No, but Gibraltar,
there are more professional players in the Mbappe family than there are in Gibraltar.
True.
I don't know much about Mbappe's family, actually. I'm just realizing
His brother
now.
plays for PSG
Yeah.
in the East squad.
It's got dreadlocks.
How many brothers has he got? Just one.
I think it's just the one.
More than Gibraltar.
Do you scheme his brother's going to be automatically assigned? And
His brother's
To France.
gonna go with him anyway.
he's like what sport director of PSG?
No, do you know what it's like? So do you know that Giannis Antetokounmpo with his brother? It's going to be the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I know. What's his name?
Giannis.
Brian Mbappe? I don't know.
Yeah, that guy.
He's just going to be one of those going to follow Mbappe around. Wherever Mbappe, he's going to Real Madrid to be one of those.
It's that guy. Mom and dad said you need something to do. Just pretend.
In the rest of Europe, so all the teams got their
San
pots.
Marino scoring for 3 consecutive games for the first time like ever.
That's where I like the Nations League. Because it gives those teams games, it gives confidence.
Yeah.
Because like Gibraltar, right? If Gibraltar are playing France and Sweden, and they're going to
It's
get
massive.
and
They're
you're
gonna
just
get
defending,
massacred.
right? Where
Yeah.
if you then go, okay, well, we're playing against Kazakhstan, or we're playing against San Marino or Faroe Islands. Hey, we can
Or
have a go.
Moldova.
We can work on like passing patterns, scoring patterns. Maybe I can score 3 or 4 goals.
Yeah, man.
You know, you got to do it. So the last 3 remaining places are going to be a playoff March next year.
And they're 3 different
3 paths.
3 parts.
So Poland playing Estonia, and the winner of that will play the winner of Wales and Finland.
Oh, so Wales and Finland's confirmed.
Yeah, all
okay.
confirmed. Poland have got a. Oh, come on.
That's their part.
Look, this did
Bro,
for Italy
Greece
last
as well,
time.
bro.
This did for Italy last
Greece's
time.
part is also easy.
So Greece have got Georgia are playing Luxembourg, and then Greece versus Kazakhstan.
Come on now.
Greece, you've got to.
Come on now.
Listen, you
We're former champs, bro.
you beat
Portugal in
the
Portugal.
best team in Euro 2004.
Yeah.
Go back to those glory days.
Golden generation.
So Greece's path is wide open. Come on, man.
Bro.
But this is just how ridiculous the World Cup is. That you're potentially going to have. Imagine it goes this way, that you end up with Estonia, because the other path is Israel
But that's
versus
Euro,
Iceland.
though. That's not World Up. That's Euro.
No. This is Euro. This is Euro. Sorry. You're quite right. Because Europe hasn't started yet. And then the other path is Israel versus Iceland. And then
Iceland.
Bosnia versus Herzegovina versus Ukraine.
Yes!
You wanted to avoid Ukraine.
Is it the Soviet?
Bosnia shit.
Yeah.
They were in
Bosnia.
Portugal's group.
God,
They were terrible.
From what they used to be, bro.
Man, they sucked, Bosnia.
Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Yeah, they were terrible. Yeah, you wanted to avoid Ukraine in that whole draw. So what are we looking at? Wales, Ukraine, Greece. Poland. Forgot Gareth Bale's formerly retired. Before just retired from club football.
He's just in the stands now.
Just in the
Yeah,
stands.
it's going to come back. Emergency comeback.
You think so?
Hamšík did it.
So they get to the Euro, Bale's back in.
Hamšík did it with Slovakia.
But big paycheck.
Gareth Bale's a playable character in the new EA golf game. Do you see that?
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a playable
Oh, no,
character.
he's been playing golf, actually. I've been
Pretty
seeing.
decent.
Apparently he's very good.
Yeah.
He's
Pretty decent,
good.
actually.
good footballer. Greatest British footballer ever?
Yeah.
Easily.
So,
The most rewarded.
so he quit because he wanted to eat, and then he just plays golf on.
I mean, bro, he was making the equivalent of a 911 every 3 days, bro. He's good. He's good. He's good Tom-wise.
So, here's a question for you. That Kevin Keegan won European Player...
I'd love it.
European Player of the Year while he was playing in Germany. He was not in Real Madrid. No, you can't compare. Gareth Bale won 5.
There's only... Bobby Charlton's the only guy that comes close.
Bobby Charlton didn't do it out of England. So I'm looking at guys who left England and did it.
No, it's Bale easily. Bale.
Has to be. So Ryan was talking about Saudi, okay?
Yeah.
The Saudi League, they say they're coming big. This was voted this week. So there was a bit of a story of going, teams will be banned from signing players
Newcastle, Chelsea.
from, well, it didn't affect Chelsea. So teams will be banned from signing players on loan from clubs where there's a co-ownership.
Good.
Okay. So as much as you look at Saudi, it meant, say, potentially, so Chelsea own a few clubs, the same ownership group. You can't sign players on loan. It would ban City from signing any players from the City group.
Yeah.
Girona, New York City,
Melbourne
City. Not like, those guys are going to play. I mean, let's be honest.
They could have, if it was a couple of years ago, because they had Paulo and David Villa.
Yeah. I mean, they were rinsed, but...
Bro, I'd take a rinse Paulo over most players.
Did you see Pirlo when he was playing in America?
Yeah, bro.
It was the definition of phoning it in.
Not impressed.
They did it with Lampard.
Yeah.
They did it with Lampard. They brought him over.
Yeah, and he scored against Chelsea. Beautiful.
So anyway, they they wanted to close that loophole. They said 20 Premier League clubs get around the table. We're going to vote against this, led obviously by the big clubs. 13 clubs voted, no, hell yes, we'll be able to sign from co-owned clubs. And then, of course, the big 7 Premier League clubs said there were 7 against. And, of course, guess who the 7 against were? So, of course, the smaller teams are in these very complex ownership group type of arrangement. Wolves are in one.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace are in one. I mean, those are 2 just top of my head. But everyone else is like, no. Because what it does open up is that Newcastle... or anybody, because Crystal Palace got Saudi ownership, Burnley got some Saudi investment.
Yeah.
Newcastle, the biggest ones. Newcastle, effectively, the people who own them own the big clubs in Saudi Arabia. So I found a list. Here are the players. Now, Newcastle are down to the bare bones.
Do they still have Amanda Stavely?
She's still there. Amanda Stavely's doing all the things, man.
She's the guy.
Amanda Stavely.
Her face is still creeps me out.
She'll eat your face
Yeah.
and regenerate her. She'll never die. She'll live to 300. She won't die. She's like a countess.
And sometimes she sits there in the stands and you just see her there and you're like, yo.
And
it's cold as ice. It's like Cruella de Vil vibes.
Cold, man. Yeah. Cold. She there's sometimes you look at her, I think she's dead. Because she doesn't blink.
She did pull off one of the best deals ever.
And she was trying that for a while. She did it with a couple of other clubs before she got it right with Newcastle. So Newcastle struggling, players getting injured, dropping. They're not balancing the Champions League and this league push.
It's tough, bro.
So
they've been putting up a hell of a fight. I've been saying this on the pod.
Yeah, but it's tough, bro.
No, it is tough. But
we'll talk about the fight that they're going to put up with you guys this weekend, right?
Yeah, I know.
Ryan, let's go through the players that Newcastle could sign on loan from their. You're feeling the heat, Ryan?
I am. I mean,
and Ryan's sitting by the window.
I'm sitting by the window.
Are you getting the breeze?
Treating me, bro. People don't sweat, my boy.
People don't sweat.
Yeah.
It's you know what it is? The caps. The caps make you extra hotter.
Also, he doesn't drink water.
Don't drink water. I think I'm on 4 liters of water today.
You're short circuiting, my boy.
That's okay.
Right, Ryan. This is a move that is gonna happen. So why this is a problem, right? Is because financial fair play. Okay, we've seen what's been happening with Everton, which it's not. If Everton's story isn't a financial fair play thing, it's a sustainability thing. But you can go, okay, so Newcastle go, look, we're capped, we can't buy any more players. But you can loan a player, you can loan any of these players, and it doesn't come out of your budget because the Saudi team is paying their salary.
Yeah.
But the Saudi team owns you. So like it's a whole complicated thing. Soccer is very bad at seeing problems coming.
Just think of it like a different branch. They send you to a different branch to go.
Exactly. Talent share.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, the Newcastle branch is short some staff, so we just send some over from Riyadh. Is Riyadh in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, it's the capital.
Well done to me. This is the one that is definitely going to happen. So Newcastle can sign on loan for free Ruben Neves.
Yeah, this one's going to happen.
This one is going to happen. This one was always going to happen.
Yeah, it was always going to happen, yeah.
You're going to tell me Ruben Neves easily goes over to Saudi Arabia at 27 years old, right?
I remember when the story broke how heartbroken Paulo was. Do you remember?
No, Paulo wasn't heartbroken. He's just like, dude,
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah. No pun intended. For him, it made a lot of sense.
It made all the sense. Thank God for him. Portugal got such a weak qualifying group that he could basically play. He played sweeper. in
Havertz played left back
in Liechtenstein.
But that's a story for another time.
Ryan, they can also bring in this guy. This guy was perpetually linked to United as the Wesley Sneijder at one point. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio. Dominant midfielder. Oh, they would walk all over him in the Premier League.
Yeah, damn Lazio, because he's from Lazio as well, so damn him.
He would never hack it in the Premier League.
You know I hate Lazio.
I know, Lazio.
Yeah, Lazio. But also, who do I support?
Oh, exactly, Roma. Mourinho's going to sink you, bro. Mourinho's going to sink you.
Us, bro.
Milinkovic-Savic, he'd get walked. He's not handling a Premier League midfield.
They'll finish him in the Premiership.
Here's an interesting one.
All right.
How tempted do you get if you're Newcastle? He was there before. Mitrovic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
tried and tested.
Again,
that's tempting. Sure. You know, you're Callum Wilson.
Tried and tested, yeah.
He's actually looking a little bit injury prone. Here's another nice one. 2 defensive kind of additions here, but I like these. Brozovic.
Ooh. Yes, I like that a lot. Brozovic is dope.
Do you think he could handle Premier League?
I mean, he's played Champions League. He's played...
Yeah, but he was looking tired.
Yeah.
Aymeric Laporte?
Yeah.
He's not a Pep defender.
Yeah.
He battled at City. Ryan, would you take this one if you're Newcastle and N'Golo Kante? Or do you think he's done?
I think he's done.
For experience.
Definitely come in.
I'd take him as well.
If you're in an injury crisis and you go, I need numbers. He goes, I don't want to play every game. I just want to come every now and again.
In a heartbeat, bro.
Let me tell you, that was a hard one to replace.
Pogba's bodyguard, but he's irreplaceable. Forget about replacing Kante.
Okay, who would you take? N'Golo Kante or Fabinho?
N'Golo Kante.
Easily.
I think Fabinho could still put a shift in any Premier League midfield.
Let me tell you, that guy could run the midfield. No.
Yeah. But he could, not can. Could.
Yeah.
Could.
I haven't actually seen him play since he's left Chelsea.
Oh, well, did you see him last year? Season
you know who? So those two are names, right? Those two are The guy who I'd actually take if I could get a midfield, signing a player, Frank Kessie.
Yes. Oh,
That's the guy I'd take.
what?
That's the guy I'd take.
Easily, bro. Frank Kessie's G.
So you're definitely taking Ruben Neves.
Yeah, but Frank Kessie, bro.
But you're going, Frank Kessie's not a
for
bad
age,
one.
makes sense, right?
But even Frank Kessie's
Frank
young,
Kessie,
How old is Kessie?
dominant, box
Well,
to box,
box.
beast.
Beast.
It technical,
of-
does everything.
I don't know. Maybe you got there last week. Think of Michael Essien. That's Frank Kessie.
That's a big shout.
Now think of
but how old is he?
Yeah, big shout. He's
Frank
mid-20s.
Kessie.
Yeah.
Frank Kessie is like 24, 25. Bro.
Yeah,
so he's also in his 20s.
He's too young
Yeah.
to be in
Wow.
Saudi. Took the money.
He's African, bro.
Took the money. He's not going to be feeling that.
Bro, Adebayo said it nicely. He said, bro, why do you think I take so much of the transfer fee? They're mouths to feed at home, bro.
That's it.
They're
That's
mouths to feed. I'll tell you how old Frank Kessie is. Also, you're the one sitting with a laptop, but like, whatever. Nah, short circuit's okay.
No, I thought you knew. I wasn't trying to give you research work. I just thought you knew off the top of your head.
So your laptop's just for swag. He's 26. He's
Yeah.
born same year as you.
Too young to be in Saudi. Would you sign Ryan?
No.
Eddie
He
Howe.
doesn't drink water. He coughs. He's about swag. We're over swag.
Newcastle's over swag.
No, I sent some maximum out of here. Like, and then you bring me another one.
Hey,
No.
and I'm telling you, I miss that guy, bro.
You see?
That guy used to swag up
You
the
see?
joints. It was
He's in
proper.
Saudi, isn't he?
Gucci headbands and everything.
Bro, we don't do that here.
Final one. Listen, this is a guy I'd definitely take. Because I think he went too soon. Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're Newcastle,
Oh, easily.
Trippier and Mahrez.
Oh, my goodness.
Callum Wilson, fill your boots.
Bro, eat.
Eat.
It
It is time. So that's Newcastle. And
Riyad
I can
Mahrez.
understand why you'd go, listen, all these players you can grab.
Oh, yeah, because
for
there's no
free.
Tonali.
So- right?
There's no Tonali.
Tonali is out. Tonali is out. So you got to get that replacement.
There's another one at Milan busy.
Yeah,
that's been Tonali as well.
That is an evolving story.
Were they running a league of gambling ring there?
So Premier League returns. No Premier League break until the first week of January when the FA Cup comes. We're just Premier League
That's
constantly.
right.
I like it.
Big matches this weekend. Starting off top of the table. This game's become kind of the modern day classic. I hate it.
And it's always got goals in it. That's the thing.
City versus Liverpool
Where is it? Anfield.
at City.
Oh, Liverpool got 4 last time there.
Listen, I mean, you got City coming off the back of a 4-all.
I think they're going to catch 3.
City or Liverpool?
I think City will win 3-0.
Oh, man, what I do not want to hear,
Scousers.
Yeah, I know.
Klopp complaining.
Oh, it's going to
It's
happen.
going to happen.
You gotta love it though. Why is it that Liverpool always
Things just happen to them. It's just them. They just happen to them.
No, it is funny though that after every international, every Champions League week, they get the early kickoff on the Saturday.
And it's always like a blockbuster
A
game.
big one. I love it. It's so
gonna
funny.
It's going to be the showdown. Like, do you remember when Chelsea had that thing with Tottenham? When there was that showdown with the handshake?
I don't know. I don't watch Chelsea Tottenham games.
with Conte.
With Conte and yeah.
Tuchel.
And Tuchel, yeah. I feel like it's going to be like that with
No,
Klopp.
Klopp and Pep love each
They're
other.
boys.
Oh no, they oh fuck.
No,
This,
but it's going to be
nauseating.
a press conference like battle off. Like, oh.
this game is the cringe derby, right? Because firstly, you got Klopp moaning, I don't want to say anything, but I do have to say. Dude, when you sign South American players, guess what? They play in South America.
no,
right?
who-
Don't
as
go
opposed to
stack
where?
your squad in South American players and then complain when they go play for their country. You know, you're happy to take them. They wouldn't be playing for Liverpool unless...
He's a mob wife.
You know what I mean?
Klopp is a mob wife. Bro.
Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, McAllister.
Yeah.
Alisson Becker.
Alisson. Don't stack your squad with South Americans and complain when they... it's like when coaches complain about signing African players. Oh, they got to play in the AFCON. If it wasn't for that, they would not qualify to play for your club. So shut up.
Honestly.
So first you got that. Then these games are usually chaotic.
Yeah.
And then you got them, football.
And they're so early, bro. Yes.
America, football.
Because think about it in what time is it for us? Is it at
2:30?
Exactly midday kickoff. What time are you eating and like stuff like that? You haven't like when Rooney was saying, bro, you'd have to wolf down past at like 10:30 in the morning, bro.
It is wild. Listen, I don't believe that in this day and age with all the science that they're still eating pasta that time in the morning.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
You know, if you're eating if you, I mean, this game wasn't decided; it's going to be played in the
Yeah,
early,
they knew about it
right?
long ago.
So you're putting your players on a regiment because I mean, they sent an airplane. Liverpool sent an airplane to pick all the players up and bring them back together.
Yeah, naturally.
Naturally,
right?
yeah.
And they're going right. You're eating this. You're prepping for a week before. Listen, I get the time zones, or like imagine now the time zones.
Oh,
Nah, African players are chill though.
Man,
Same time zone.
I don't buy into any of that nonsense. I don't buy any of that
Honestly.
nonsense. So that's not going to be an issue. Then they get into their feels about how, it's great. This is football. Like, those two, cringe derby, the two of them. But they are usually
Dumb and
good.
dumber.
I miss the Jamie Vardy prep. A Red Bull when you go to sleep and a Red Bull when you wake up and a
And
Red
get
Bull
relegated.
just before.
And then the down is bad. You get relegated.
Man, listen, Jamie Vardy is coming back for a last dance. Leicester are potentially the best team ever in the championship.
Oh yeah, hard, bro.
They are walking
They're caking it, bro.
with another Pep clone down there. They are walking it. So Jamie Vardy's going to be back for a last dance.
Chat, get banged, bro.
Watch.
There's a lot
So
of last dances happening.
there's lots of everything's a constant last dance.
Yeah.
Did you see the other last dance about Messi and Ronaldo to be fake?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that's real anymore.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a whole thing. They were
Yeah.
trying to do it, but
Spare us, Oaks, please.
it won't happen, will it?
No, let me
Oh, bro, did you-
let me tell you what happened here.
Money, boy.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, Jorge
Money.
Mas, who is the owner
No.
of Inter Miami.
Pardon, yeah. The Mas brothers. Yeah, no, he's the real guy.
He's the real guy.
He's money bags.
He's listen. Beckham's the face.
Beckham's the face.
Beckham's got rich soccer player money.
Yeah.
Jorge Mas is
And connections, yeah.
Jose Mas has got FU money.
yeah. He's got I sign Beckham's check money.
Yes.
Okay, you don't want to be Beckham. You want to be the guy who signs Beckham's
Yeah.
checks, right?
Yes.
So
I tell Beckham what to do.
that's it.
Money.
So Jorge Mas, so it comes out in this poster that there's going to be a last dance friendly match next season against
Al Nassr.
Al Nassr
and
Al Nassr and Inter Miami.
Into Miami.
To Miami,
On the
right?
24th of February.
Right? Last dance.
Yeah.
Jorge Mas says, no, that's not true. We haven't done it yet. Because somewhere along the line, somebody in Saudi Arabia said, yeah, but this is how much it's going to cost. And Jorge Mas said, why are we paying Saudis? This doesn't work this way. We do it this way.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? So anyway, that was that last dance. So the winner of this game goes top of the table, right? 28 points for City, 27 points for Liverpool.
I don't want Liverpool at the top.
Bro, they can go top. Bro,
No, because you know what? They only pop up every now and then whenever they win. Because then they talk smack on my phone. Like they just pop up out of nowhere only like when they're
But
playing.
you two, imagine, bro, I'm a United fan. You worried about things that are bigger than you.
I've been trampled for the last year.
You worry about
You've
things
been
in the-
trampled for the last 10.
Yes, bro. I've been, bro. If I've said it, if I never see United win anything again, it's cool. I've seen it all.
Do you know what I feel United?
I must have been hard to watch.
Do you know what I feel United do to me? Since I know you watch this American History X.
Oh, bro.
Bite the pavement.
Yeah, that scene.
United is a constant bite the pavement moment.
Yeah. Yes,
Right?
that movie's hectic,
Fuck, that's hectic. You actually think about that shit.
bro. But think about what he was.
We as fans of like Chelsea and all the other teams.
Or what, London?
We used to watch you guys and we thought it was fun in the beginning. But now, I mean, watching 10 years of your downfall, it's been hard. It's been hard to watch.
Bro, you're in the toilet. Like
Just play the world's
you're in the
smallest violin.
toilet. You won and you couldn't even make top half. Worry about things in your jurisdiction, my
Don't
friend.
worry, we're getting there.
I hear that every week. I love it. Roman and his rubles are gone, my friend.
No, but listen, Ryan's got a point because Chelsea, if
climbing.
Chelsea beat Newcastle this week, they go a point behind them.
Behind who?
If Chelsea beat Newcastle, Chelsea go a point behind Newcastle.
Okay, cool.
Newcastle on 20 points.
Chelsea have nothing to do midweek, so
Chelsea
like,
on 16.
I should hope so.
Yeah, but that's a huge benefit to them.
Yeah.
You know, Newcastle have had an okay start to the season,
Yeah.
right? As good as they should have. And Chelsea slowly. Jackson is out, Ryan. Isn't he? I heard he's out.
I haven't read about that, but
No,
that's...
Because he worries about us.
I believe he's out. So not going to be playing there. That's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
That's going to be a great game.
Where is it being played?
That's at Newcastle.
Oh, St. James Park.
I do think we'll take this one.
No, you'll catch.
5
bro.
o'clock kickoff.
You're gonna catch.
What a day of football
4-2.
tomorrow. What a day
You
of
think we're
football.
going to catch 4-2? There's no
you
way.
saw what happened to Arsenal?
Yeah, but that was Arsenal, bro.
Who's ever got deeper pockets, boy? What do you think this is?
Newcastle at home are scary.
They are scary, bro. You could catch.
Away, you can do it.
You could catch.
They gave Southampton 8. How many?
The Sheffield 9.
Sheffield United 8.
Isak's injured, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a bit of a sick note. That's why you're getting Mitrovic.
Yeah, no, so that's okay.
They're going to hit you at the Kansas City.
Have you heard of this guy called Callum Wilson?
I have.
Who hasn't played for 2 weeks. Feet up.
Watch him.
Feet up.
Hat-trick Chelsea. Flame on.
Those young little Chelsea boys.
Flame on. Trippier, free kick. All of a sudden you're 3-0 down half time.
Because I was curious.
Raheem Sterling red card.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, St. James's Park. It happens quickly.
You know, Raheem Sterling, not bad because he's angry. He's angry.
Yeah, we've got some good confidence right
Then
now.
they fight over penalty. Miss it. Good. I've seen these games, bro. You know those classics.
We've seen them.
I think it's going to be a good game. I think I'm going to say 3-1 to Chelsea.
At St. James's Park.
What?
Yo.
I'm going to call it.
I need to drink drink some water, honestly.
I'm going to call it.
3-1.
3-1 St. James's Park.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, all right.
I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
Yeah, 3-1 is comfortable. 3-1's a comfortable win.
3-1 is walking it. I don't know.
My boy, you're leaving London, eh? You're leaving the comfort zone. You know, in the north.
See, I was trying to see if I forget his name now, if he's going to play or not, because he's been injured for so long.
Who?
From Leipzig,
Christopher
Nkunku.
Yeah, Nkunku.
No, he's not due back yet.
No, especially
He's
not
not back yet, right?
Listen. Ryan doesn't make a bad point because Newcastle have he's got to juggle the squad. He's got a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
And the Champions League is back in the week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Newcastle, they're not looking great in their group. Got to make a choice. Do we go for the top 2? Do we want to get Europa, or do we just fall out the thing altogether? He's got to make that choice. What does he sacrifice?
Just look what Sevilla doing, then they'll inform your decision.
Does he have a? Should he sacrifice? Is that where Newcastle? Eddie Howe is gonna eat Chelsea's breakfast. He's gonna eat their tea.
3-0, bro.
Tea time.
3-0.
3-0.
There's no
Newcastle.
way.
Senzo calls it. Senzo knows.
3-0, my friend.
I'm actually excited for this to play.
And you're going to get a red card. An early one, even. Someone's going to do something stupid for Chelsea.
Conor Gallagher.
No, he's too good. He won't.
Conor Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher follows the rules.
Conor Gallagher is going to take the flagpole, walk up to what they call the Galloway.
Mm-hmm.
Is it called the Galloway end?
Mm-hmm.
Gallagher to the Galloway, and he's going to stick the flagpole up his ass in front of the Newcastle supporters and call you fat Geordie cunts.
Let me tell you, that dude is showing proper leadership at Chelsea.
Oh, there's no one else.
No, there's a few, but he's showing good leadership there. I'm quite pleased with what he's doing.
I mean, do you know what kind of leadership he's showing? He's kind of has to. He's like. Did you ever watch Shameless? He's like Fiona.
But they just lost to Bournemouth.
Similar hairstyles.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Similar hairstyles.
They just lost to Bournemouth, though.
Who?
Newcastle.
Away, man.
Away, bro.
Away. I'm telling you, that Newcastle support is 12.
They tune on me.
Toon Army, they're going to do Chelsea and then go off to Paris. And
Our stadium's bigger than yours. Double.
They're
Yeah.
going to smack Chelsea around, then they're going to smack Mbappe around.
I've got 2 friends who have been Newcastle fans for as long as I've known them, and this was before the money. They've been solid.
And Newcastle were good, though.
They've been solid supporters.
They're not like you guys, money bags.
So that's why I know they're going to be watching, and they're going to give me hell. So that's why this weekend it goes.
Listen, you know what's going to be hell? Thank you, Premier League. Thank you very much, Premier League, for taking points off Everton 2 weeks before they play us and giving them 2 weeks to
get angry,
to stew and to get angry and to take it all out on us.
Who are you guys playing this weekend?
Everton
at Goodison.
At Goodison. After a 10-point deduction that they feel is a very unfair.
Goodison's a rough ground for us.
We never have a good time at Goodison.
It's not good for us.
No, we don't have a good time at Goodison. Thank you, Premier League. To hell with you.
Score predictions?
No, 1-0 United. penalty, 85th minute. You know it. I'll take the 3 at Goodison, bro.
Yeah, they're going to be angry. They still won't be good.
Honestly, yeah. Also, they have Peter Dinklage in goal, so it's cool.
Oh, yeah, great stuff. So that'll be Manchester United, the informed team in the Premier League.
Yeah, bro.
Not my rules.
Two games, 6 points. Hey, it's a title challenge. Things happen quickly in the Premier League. 1 week you're crap, next week you're titling for a challenge. Challenging for a title.
Titling for a challenge.
Spoonerism.
Titling for a challenge. I like it.
Titling for a challenge. Senzo, let's what's happening at United this week? What's the Varane and now Ten Hag and Varane have fallen out. You see that?
That's lovely. Ten Hag not on the touchline for this game.
Another one.
What do you get banned for?
You got accumulated yellows.
Really? So no Ten Hag. Oh, thank you, Premier League. What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might do you guys some favors.
Steve McLaren to step up.
What do you mean do us some favors? Do you listen to stuff that comes out of your mouth?
I'm just saying, maybe you guys do well.
Your boy knows more about our house than he does his own.
So Ten Hag and Varane.
Come, boy, we'll sign you. You can leave Chelsea. It's fine. You want to come in?
No.
Ryan knows. He's made his bed. So nothing major from United. International break is great. No leaks. Nothing going on.
Mm-mm.
Just pretty.
I saw Harry Maguire replying to some things on Twitter there.
Replying to a Ghanaian MP.
Yeah, some banging the gong out there. You said there might be interruption somewhere.
Hey, people are hot.
Yeah, there was a thing about the Ghanaian MP talking trash. Said we're like a Harry Maguire. Now he's come around and said
he apologized. Harry
apologized, and I think a lot of us owe Harry Maguire an apology.
Yeah, he's been taking a lot of shit lately, yo.
We abused him.
A lot
but
of
then
it was
again,
bad.
some of it he did bring on himself. Like United captain, you don't go trying to cause fights in Mykonos and
that was before he was United captain. He hadn't signed for United when that happened.
No, he was a United player. He
was
just
he a United player?
He just wasn't the captain.
He wasn't the captain. So I mean,
but either way, bro, like who do you think you are?
You see, but he also doesn't have control because like.
What do you mean you don't have control of fighting the police?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like when he came into United, because of his price tag, he's had a target on his back since the day he walked in.
No, of course. I understand.
He doesn't have control of that.
No, he doesn't pay the money for it, yeah.
Yeah, so when supporters come in and they're like, hey, bro, you cost us, what is it,
85 million pounds.
Yeah.
And you're playing for United, not Leicester, bro. Step up.
Well, most expensive defender in the world.
Exactly.
And you see,
up.
so they actually put this hectic pressure
standards, my friend. You want to be CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
But also, why are you paying so much money for Harry Maguire?
We see the potential, my man.
Well, I mean, you're paying that money for Harry Maguire because, firstly, he's an England regular.
Mm-hmm.
He's a captain of a Premier League side.
And he was pretty decent at Leicester.
And he was pretty decent at Leicester.
He was decent at Leicester. He won the Premier League. Or you've forgotten. It's only because now.
No, he didn't win the Premier League.
Didn't he?
He wasn't there, though.
Of course he was. Or wasn't he? Was he at Sheffield?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't at Leicester when they won the league.
But either way, he was decent.
Yeah. No, he was good. And I think a lot of the problems with Harry Maguire comes in is that. So here's the main thing: is that the season that Mourinho wanted him, United didn't sign him.
Yeah.
Right. Mourinho obviously had a very set way, and you could see Harry Maguire thriving under Mourinho.
Yeah.
You could really see him thriving
Absolutely.
under Mourinho. So they don't sign him. Solskjaer comes in. Okay, it's a completely different type of game. And of course, we know the structure at United. They probably went, we don't know anyone. Other defenders, Mourinho thought he was good, so go get him. Right? And if City want him, that's another reason why United paid more, because City also were looking at it.
Get into a bidding war, bro. Like
So, and City don't get into bidding wars.
Pep tells you, bro,
No.
50 I'm out.
Yeah.
Unless you're Vardiol.
I'm not doing this. Listen, I want to say something about Vardiol, right? He a lot of potential. The dude carries a bit of timber, don't you think? And don't you think that gets shown up in the Premier League?
My man, in the Premier League, a pension Messi rinsed them in the World Cup. You saw what he did. He was chasing Messi's shadow.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Messi rolling back the years.
I just kind of look at him and go, okay, it does take people a while to settle into Pep's system. But
I think so as well.
I was like, oh, dude, you're not looking fit.
He doesn't,
and City players, we've spoken about it before. City players are built away. They're very lean,
They're lean and they're midgets.
They're very lean. Oh, he's changing it, though. I mean, he is changing, but Guardiola just looks like he's carrying.
Yeah.
He doesn't look sharp. But anyway, let's not body shame him.
He's been hanging out with Jack Grealish.
Yeah, but Jack Grealish is
Still
Jack
drunk.
Grealish is another one.
He's still drunk though.
He came in with a big target on his back because of his price tag. But
Whoa.
yeah, he stepped up.
Has he?
It took him a year,
No,
though.
it took him a
Hey,
while.
he hugged
It
left
took him
bench
a-
for the first season.
And as soon as he got in there, he goes, right, I'm the guy.
Bro, you think Pep? Bro, says Fabregas was Arsenal's savior. Gets to Barcelona. Do not Pep says, go play striker. You're not disciplined enough to play in my midfield. Cheers.
But you got to love Pep, right? But to the discipline point, you got to love Pep. We loved drunk Grealish. Loved him. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
Like he was just vibes. He was feeling. He was like Willemse. Willemse was the
Oh,
same.
bro.
Willemse killed me. I
He's
loved him.
like, I know that one, yeah.
I loved it, right? But Pep was like, Pep, you could also see a few times, everyone having drinks, you win the treble, it's great. But Grealish was like just a little bit too much. It was one, they had to push him out on a wheelchair.
Yeah, bro.
And one thing.
Yeah.
So Pep was like, I'm not going to admonish you. I'm not going to do whatever. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sign someone in your place.
To light that fire up that ass.
Just like, yeah. Pep is ruthless. It's like,
Jeremy Doku.
It's like, you think I didn't notice you're drinking, right? You had your time, but it was a bit over the top. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it.
I'm going to get Jeremy Doku.
Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get a generational player
Bro.
in your position and throw him in straight away. It'd be interesting to see how Grealish reacts.
Yeah.
You know how Grealish reacts? Into Miami. You heard it here first.
Vibes.
Grealish is going to be like, you know what, shit, I won everything.
I've done it. Like,
Right, I've
this is
done
why
it.
I left. This is why I left Villa for this.
Grealish is not a child.
Yeah.
He is, I think, late 20s.
Yeah.
He's got to be like, you know what?
I wanted him to come to Chelsea.
No,
To finish bottom half.
Grealish.
He's just come out of a difficult situation. He
Man.
wants to run into another difficult
Go
situation.
to Inter Miami, lovely
Jeez.
pink kit.
Where are you on the log, bro? Like,
How
sure.
much would Grealish love Inter Miami?
Oh, vibes, bro. Miami. The nightlife. Bro, you're setting him up for failure.
He's done it, man. He's won the treble. He can do what he wants. The other match is happening in the Premier League. Brentford playing Arsenal. That's a tricky one.
Oh, yeah, bro, Brentford.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game.
That's
Arsenal could catch.
Yeah, I think so too.
Kai Havertz at left back for Arsenal. You think
You mean for
Arteta?
Hey, good. It's
Hey, you think Arteta
but
saw it?
Zinchenko's last game, that goal was.
Havertz is 008 now, isn't he?
What do you mean?
He hasn't.
He hasn't scored in 8 games. Because he hit 007.
Yeah.
We all knew. And then now he must be in 008.
What do you guys do to good players? Yeah, I must so, can I ask you a question? Like,
Do not ask. No, do
don't-
not ask Chelsea that.
Yeah.
With our track record.
wait, let
wait,
Chelsea.
Senzo, you and I are going to have. Listen, I know,
It needs to be said.
I know you want to have a go at Ryan, right?
No, I want
If you had told me 10 years ago, when Ferguson left United, that over the next 10 years,
nothing. Barren land.
you are going to sign Di Maria, Falcao, Pogba, Cavani, Valdez,
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, Varane, Casemiro, and be managed by Mourinho and Van Gaal, and you're going to win a couple of cups.
Yeah.
I would have said, you are a mad. Sanchez,
Yeah, bro.
Schweinsteiger.
Bro.
Yeah, Sanchez was
I would have said, you are a drunk, mad person.
I had high hopes for him.
We are going that team. We're going to win 10 Champions Leagues in a row.
Fair enough.
Don't have a go at
No, I am. Let me make my point. Torres, 36 goals. Go to Chelsea. He looks like Muhammad Ali in the 80s.
Won the Champions League.
Oh, what? Because he dribbled around the keeper once.
He scored.
he
He scored the
got
goal.
the
That took
winning
him to three.
goal, yeah.
He got the goal.
Shevchenko, Ballon d'Or, fresh.
Yeah, but he was
Got
washed.
to-
Yeah, but he was.
How's he washed? He came with the Ballon d'Or. It was still in his hand.
Okay, that's Shevchenko. Okay, I hear that.
Messed him up.
Okay.
Matthias Kesman.
Nah, Kesman wasn't it. I won't give you that
Hey,
one.
he was hot in Holland.
Who wasn't? Who wasn't hot in
Bro,
Holland?
you can-
Ten
you-
Hag was hot in Holland.
You can only beat what's in front of you.
Oh man, how many players have come from Holland and stank up the Premier
Yeah,
League?
no, it's true.
Donny van der Beek. Hello. I think the only player that's come from Holland and done the hype, Van Nistelrooy and Robin.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Iron Robin. Yeah.
It's-
Robin van Persie.
Robin Van Persie,
Well-
definitely. Well,
I wouldn't say, because Robin van Persie came very young. He I think he is very
Yeah.
young
No,
when he
but-
came over.
also Arsenal, his time in Arsenal.
Who'd you say?
was
Wait,
crazy.
you said.
Robin and Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
The only two that
I
came
think-
from because,
Van Nistelrooy, Jesus.
because Van Persie hadn't really broken,
Yeah.
like he wasn't a star.
Yeah.
Right?
Where was Yapstam before?
Okay, Yapstam also another one. Good. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. 3 of all the players.
No, I'm loading.
Okay, right. So Kesman,
Loading.
right. Next one.
Dennis Bergkamp from Inter.
Yeah, Bergkamp came from Inter. Okay, keep going at Chelsea. Right, I'm sticking up for you here.
No.
You're a treacherous bastard.
I'm bringing my Wikipedia. No, this is balance. This is balance.
Treacherous bastard.
This is balance.
No, yeah.
So
You have a point.
I do have a point.
Iron Robin, Mr. Andy got left.
I will give them a
Zoolander.
couple. You did fuck up Michael Ballack.
Oh, big time.
You did.
Rolls Royce boy.
Okay, Ballack
That was
was
sad,
one. Ballack was one.
But he wasn't crap at Chelsea though.
No, he wasn't.
No,
crap.
he was
No, he
pretty
wasn't.
But he wasn't Ballack.
What was Ballack?
No, Leverkusen Ballack was the guy.
Tottenham playing Aston Villa. That is going to be a great game.
Tottenham are going to lose.
I wouldn't be surprised. Tottenham, they got no
Do
players.
you know how good Villa is?
They got no players.
Have you watched Villa?
I know, but Son is.
Yeah, sounds cooled off, boy. Ollie Watkins.
I think so.
Ollie Watkins, watch him hat-trick.
Listen, James Madison out.
Madison out. That's a big one. Yeah, it's a big doozy.
You're missing a lot of players in the Tottenham
Oh yeah,
team.
and they got 15 red cards, didn't they, in the one game?
It's starting to catch up that small squad. Villa are
Tottenham
fire.
have a keeper and a half, though. Vicario
They do. He's
good,
a
Vicario
really good goalkeeper, but there's a lot of good games this weekend.
It's the one.
Okay, so before we go, we got to do a quick swag update. I want to jump in with something. Senzo, you remember Andre Villas-Boas?
Yeah.
Right? Ryan, do you remember him when he was Chelsea coach?
No, he was in nappies. Right?
He was supposed to be the next big thing.
Mourinho, this second coming.
I started supporting Chelsea in 2006.
This was about,
No, you came after. Villas-Boas came at 09.
He was after that. So Villas-Boas, of course, takes over Chelsea. He comes in after a few years after Mourinho.
Yeah.
Wins a lot of stuff with Porto. He did a treble, but the Europa League, UEFA Cup treble.
Oh, treble, the Liverpool treble.
With a better team. I mean, this is the time when his side, Falcao, Moutinho, the good James Rodriguez. This was the time where Porto had waxed the co-ownership rule and just had all the best South American players playing for them. I think Hulk was there at the time. So you've got these guys. You got these guys in the side. He wins the treble. Of course, Abramovich goes me likey, gets him to Chelsea.
Me Mourinho.
John Terry goes me no likey, gets rid of him.
Goes to Tottenham.
Daniel Levy goes me no likey.
Goes to Zenit.
Again, goes to Zenit, does well. Then goes, I'm tired of soccer. I'm going to ride.
Go spend my
cars.
parents' money.
Well, because that's the thing. He's a Viscount.
He's rich. He's like
Villas-Boas. You know how a Portuguese is rich? Aristocracy rich.
When they have a double barrel surname.
Ginger hair.
Oh, right.
He's got that chestnutty hair.
He's got that. He's got the Canelo going.
Yeah, because that's original Portuguese.
Yeah.
Original, old school.
I shotgun this country kind of money.
Untouched, pure
Viscount,
pure Viscount. Viscount. I learned how to say it because of him. And his story goes is that he obviously loved Porto. His family was somehow involved in that as well, and he gets himself some time. Yeah, he gets himself some time with Sir Bobby Robson. And says, hey, listen. And Bobby Robson goes, love this kid. He's great. You got to incorporate him somehow.
Yeah, he's actually very down to earth for how much money he has. Comes across as that I've never hung out with him.
Great story, but he goes, oh, Bobby Robson, yeah, everyone's favorite uncle. So Villas-Boas goes, listen, okay, that's cool. I'm super rich. I don't have to do this. Everywhere I go, I won the stuff with Porto. He wants to come back and he wants to be Porto president. Now, if you don't know, Porto president, Pinto da Costa, has been at Porto since the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay, they won their first European Cup, 1987, under him.
Yeah, bro.
Right? This era of dominance, Porto weren't the big team.
It was always Benfica.
It was Benfica and Sporting. And he came in,
the boys in Lisbon,
from the north. He came in, he took over, and he's been dominating. Done a lot of dodgy stuff, let's be honest here. If there is some sort of scandal a soccer president can be involved in, he was involved in.
Yeah.
Okay, everything. But he's 1,000 years old. It's time for him to go. The Porto Ultras still love him, but Villas-Boas is going to make a play. His house got attacked this week. They spray painted his house.
Jeez.
Yeah, just some bad stuff. But he's unperturbed. He says, I want to run Porto. I'm going to be the president. Rui Costa can't be having the good time.
Yeah.
Him and Nuno Gomes. I got to get my own shit here together. Right?
Honestly, bro.
I got to get my own thing together. So that's my swag update. But Ryan has a hilarious swag update.
Yeah, no. It was one that you actually
Ultimate
pointed
troll.
out. Yeah, because we kind of found it together, but it was a good one. So now I'm struggling to remember the song, right? But I remember Shakira put out a track not too long ago, right?
So the track, she didn't release it in English, right?
Yes.
It was one of her Spanish language tracks. So she didn't release it in English. I haven't heard the song.
No, it's a Latin song. Well, it's
Spanish.
Spanish.
I think it sounds like the Berserp music session. BZRP, Berserp, Shakira Berserp Music Session Volume 53.
Yeah.
So she puts this out. And in it, she disses PK.
Yeah, she said something like, "I'm with 22-year-olds and you swapped a Ferrari for a Twingo or something."
Twingo or something like that, right?
Which is hilarious.
You know, this
PK is an F-boy, bro.
Come on, man.
But they were together for 11 years.
Got
Like
a couple of kids together. They got two kids
didn't they
together.
meet at the World Cup?
The one
in
here.
2010? Yeah.
You know how close I was? I'll tell you guys my Shakira story.
No.
You don't know my Shakira story?
Oh, now this is a swag update. I want to.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me
The
tell
real
you.
swag update,
Let me
tell us.
tell you the swag update, right? So, 2010 World Cup, they had a whole bunch of festivities around it, and one of the things they did.
Philip was here, boy.
Philip was there. Philip will never come back. Never.
Just too good a time.
Unless we hit fucking oil. Philip is never coming back.
right?
Philip will never come back. So the day before the first match, the Thursday night, the first match was on the Friday, they had a kickoff concert.
Yes.
Okay. So Black Eyed Peas, Shakira, Alicia Keys, it sounded Black Eyed Peas, Alicia
R.
Keys.
Kelly.
Instead of, was R. Kelly?
Was
here?
R. Kelly
R.
here?
Kelly wasn't at that concert.
Oh.
Okay. The whole Waka Waka thing,
Yeah.
freshly ground,
yeah.
right? So there was this concert, and in it,
Oh, yes. It's where Sepp Blatter was drunk. Welcome to South. Okay, yeah.
Yes, right.
That's when Sepp
It
Blatter
was
was drunk.
at-
And he was a Zuma, yeah.
it was at Orlando Stadium.
Yeah.
Great,
Welcome to Soweto. Yeah, I remember
great,
Sepp Blatter.
great stadium, great stadium.
That's-
So
that's
that's,
Sepp
what he
Blatter
was like, and all the FIFA bigwigs were there. So you know these guys who are on FIFA's payroll, Christian Karambeu,
Jacob Zuma.
I didn't see Zuma there.
he was chilling with Sepp Blatter.
But
Saying,
They-
giving
they-
each other playbooks.
right. So Karambeu was there.
Great
Franz
midfield.
Franz Beckenbauer was there.
Oh, the
all the
Kaiser.
guys, right? So I get a gig somehow. Somebody says to me, "Listen," because I was working at a radio station at the time, and my colleague who handled the PR, she said, "Listen, I've got a great gig for you. It's a one night thing to write the teleprompter scripts for these dignitaries."
So you did it to Sepp Blatter.
So
It was you.
so they needed somebody
Well
to
played.
load their scripts.
Oh, that would have been so
Okay,
much fun.
or just write them banter. So somebody who knows music and who knows soccer can write stuff in case they don't know what to say, right? So I sat like, Ron, what's it, left of stage?
Yeah.
Right? So but I was like there. I was like right behind the curtain. So someone would perform.
The guy literally pulling the strings.
And then a FIFA bigwig would come out and say their little bit and say something. Football, great! It's
You
the
were
great
ghostwriting for
unifier."
dignitaries. That's so cool.
None of them read my shit because they're like, "Fuck this guy." Okay.
Do you know who I am, bro?
Right? I'm Franz Beckenbauer.
Honestly.
I tell you what to say. So I was sitting in this really cool position and all these people walking past me. It was quite wild. But I was told, don't engage with them. I was like, you're the help, shut up.
Yeah.
So as the acts were coming on. So firstly, Alicia Keys is tall as hell.
Yeah.
She's
I so have heard.
Really?
like statuesque. Yeah,
Okay.
she's tall. She's like, I'm not the tallest guy, but Alicia Keys, probably about your height, Ryan.
Jeez,
right?
6 foot.
Yeah, so she's tall, very, but like presence, right? Of
course.
The Black Eyed Peas also walked past
I
me.
mean, she sold about 200 million more albums than you have.
was Fergie in the Black Eyed Peas at that point?
Fergie was in the Black Eyed Peas.
So she
Her
was there.
face wasn't.
Oh, right. Yeah, I
Yo,
tell you what you mean.
if you want to talk about like high-end plastic surgery,
She'd melt in this weather.
like she's just stuck very from the face down, very attractive. But Will.i.am, all of it, like they're walking like where Ryan's probably like a meter and a half away from me. That's how far they walked from me.
That's cool.
Wow.
Okay. Shakira, tiny, right? In her little Waka Waka read thing. Let's not talk about appropriation. Shakira comes, walks past. So you don't really see her because all the dancers are walking past. She walks past in the gap between the dancers. She looks at me and gives me a little smile.
Very nice.
I got a smile from Shakira.
Very nice.
Nice.
Hey,
That's more
right.
than most people can say they took from the World
right.
Cup.
That's
all right. Beautiful.
I'm sure.
No, if I have to tell you,
Obvious. Even with probably Alicia Keys, you must
Man,
be like,
no.
Alicia Keys, I would have also.
you would probably mean like a what?
like Alicia's Keys look is very intimidating to me because she's very like perfect.
Because she's a angry black woman.
Shakira's like that girl next door kind of like.
Yeah, she does
right?
different.
And it was just like, I was just like, oh my God. Like, so that was, Shakira smiled at me.
That's swag, bro.
And when I found out it was during that World Cup where she fell in love with PK.
You're like, I probably had a chance.
She was here for love. Right? It could have been, I could have gone, hey, hola.
It's a good thing your wife wasn't around.
No, we were married.
Yeah.
He was off the market.
No, I know, but I'm saying.
Married,
if she saw the smile, would she have like gushed with you, or would she have like...
You know, everyone's got their get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
The whole pass.
Listen, the whole pass. My wife's going to be like, listen, I'm very angry that you cheat on me.
But it's Shakira.
Honestly, bro, like what else?
You know.
Fair enough.
I mean, come on.
I get it, bro.
I mean, come on.
So, anyway, back to the story.
The thing that makes this story great, Senzo, is... So she won an award for this track, right? Which Paulo and I don't really know.
Berserk Music Session Volume 53. That's the name of the song.
So she needs to get presented this award, right? Who do they pick to present?
You know what the thing
award?
about this is, right? It's the most watched Latin song in YouTube's history.
Yeah.
See?
They bring El Lobo. Bro.
If you do not
that is
know
Rambo.
who El Lobo
No,
is.
Sergio Ramos.
Sergio Ramos.
El Rambo.
I found
El
that
Tarzan.
to present her the award, I found it very weird because I don't know Ramos and Piqué had beef.
No, I mean, how many El Clasicos did you watch?
Yeah, but they were part of the delegation that stopped the beef. Because
My dog, did you hear what he said to
like Ramos
what he used to tell what Ramos said to Piqué?
What?
He said, lucky you got Xavi and Iniesta, otherwise you wouldn't smell a World Cup. And they said, yeah, you don't have any Ballon d'Ors. He goes, dude, if I wanted to win individual trophies, I would have played tennis. Oh, I love our Rambo. Rambo's the guy, bro.
Hey, listen, he is out there still causing shit. He's out there still causing shit.
Oh, and
Sergio Ramos is bloody cool.
And then just for the other swag update, it's not really a swag update, but I don't know if you saw a while ago, there was a GQ South Africa put out a top 10 most attractive bald men thing out.
Oh, yes. We spoke about it in my other podcast, that 80 Show Say.
And so a video came out, I think it was like 3 days ago. I'll see if we can insert it in, because I don't have it on me now. But Shaq cracked number 9. But like it was only GQ South Africa who did it. Yes.
Charles Barkley, I have a feeling something's going on.
No, we just want to congratulate Shaquille O'Neal. He was voted
one of the 10 sexiest bald men
by GQ.
By
GQ. But he left this part out.
Yes, he did.
It's GQ of South Africa. It was not.
That's right.
It was not America.
It was not America, y'all.
This was South Africa GQ.
He talking about one of the 10 sexiest black men. Look at that, Prince William, Vin Diesel.
How much did you pay to get on this list, bro?
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, I do. Hey, you know I'm a big Jason Statham fan too. I love Jason Statham.
Kenny?
You know, South Africa. Hey, come on, man.
You know what's even funny about that list?
What?
Nobody's broke on that list.
They all rich.
They're all rich.
I just thought it was a hilarious thing. I'll see if I can.
My friend, you're not ugly. You just broke.
So we did
Donald Trump looks like a shoe, but look at his wife.
Well, to be fair, number 1 was Prince William.
Yeah, it was a bullshit.
No. But like Prince William's a good-looking lad. It's
yeah,
just
but he's not a bald guy.
Yeah.
You see, some people
It's
associate
going, but it's not
with being
gone.
bald. Yeah, some people associate with being bald.
He's 3 at most.
Who?
Prince William's not bald.
What do you mean he's 3 at most?
Bald is shaved head bald.
Oh, you mean like bald? Yeah,
bald is bald.
It's
Prince
going,
William,
though.
because you can't have a bald king.
No, but I'm saying he's not number 1.
He's not
though.
Liechtenstein.
What do you mean he's not number 1?
I mean, they put Vin Diesel at number 6.
Prince William, bro, he's got other... Bro, also, Prince William's he's a handsome man.
But he's not a bald man.
Yeah? Bro, I'm the king of the world.
Listen, you have got to be a person that is bald before anything else. You're bald.
When have England ever followed the rules?
No. This is not an England thing, right? So also on that list, I know The Rock was there. He's bald, but his first quality isn't being bald.
It's being
The Rock.
really cut.
Vin Diesel's
Vin Diesel's quality is being bald.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson's also on that list. His quality isn't being bald.
His quality is MFers.
And wearing a Kangol hat.
These mother...
And Prince Harry's quality isn't being bald. This is my problem.
You mean Prince William?
So Prince William. So we did kind of a counter list on that 80 show. My other podcast, go subscribe to that 80 show SA, where we spoke about the best bald people from the 80s. Right now, listen to this list. So firstly, we got in no particular order Bruce Willis.
He had hair in the 80s.
Okay, it was a very liberal, but he was definitely losing his hair.
He had hair in the 80s.
It was a 2.
Die Hard, bro. You've seen Die Hard.
Yeah. Also in that, I had Sean Connery in the 80s. Bald, right? I had, who else did I have in there? I cheated Mr. T. I love Mr. T.
Yeah.
Not
Clubber
bald.
Lang.
Yeah, but, right? So I had Mr. T in there. I had Patrick Stewart, the guy who played Captain Picard.
Bro.
That's a good bald.
Charles Xavier. You're going far. Charles Xavier.
Well, in the 80s, I had to do it 80s.
Yeah.
I couldn't do X-Men.
But he's Charles Xavier.
Right, so I had him. I had Sinead O'Connor, shaved her head in the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I had Michael Jordan, I had in there.
Come on.
Yeah.
But he had hair in the 80s.
No. I found to prove my point, I found a card. His
87 was
89.
when he... 89. That's when he...
89 was the first season he came out with a bald head. I do my research on that show.
And he said, I'm going to F the whole league.
Guess who I put as number 1?
Tell me.
Grace Jones.
Oh, my guy.
Grace Jones. If you don't know who Grace Jones is, don't talk to me.
You are next level.
She says that the first time she shaved her head, she had an orgasm.
Yeah, Grace Jones is she's like that.
Grace Jones fucked the English out of Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah,
that's Grace Jones.
Grace Jones is she's next level, bro.
But by the way, if you're hearing the birds, it's because we hot as hell.
You know Dolph Lundgren.
The windows are open. The air.
So Grace Jones said to Dolph Lundgren, "If he die, he die."
Working Title FC. Woo! We're going for a swim.